Hello and welcome you crazy people to Tabletop Oddity. My name is Jay and this is just one of those videos where nothing really happens. I'm just going to have a little quick chat with you guys, or girls, just about like what's going on, what's happened and what the plan is, that kind of thing, you know. There's nothing amazingly revolutionary or revelatory in this chat. I just want to say, yeah, so a couple of things. One, you've probably noticed because I've been making videos. I think I've made like 8 videos in this new address, but it's only been like 2 weeks, maybe 3. We've moved house. The house move is done. Now that comes with its own problems. Now I'm uploading my videos currently on my mobile internet because there is no proper internet here. Now there's a slim chance that one of the UK companies, BT, will be able to do something, you know, using the old ADSL or copper broadband. That is possible but unlikely. The fibre optic guys have said it's going to be probably next year, so that leaves us in a pinch. There were a couple of plans that I'd had where, you know, maybe I was going to live stream. Even the podcast is sort of relying, if we're not going to get internet, the podcast will probably just be over, which I'm sort of tempted to do anyway, in the sense that I've got a lot of ideas for it, but it's just difficult to consistently produce. And I sort of, sometimes I feel like I'd rather spend the effort just making an extra video. But I didn't come here to announce the death of the podcast. But that's just on hold. It's on hiatus at least until the internet is sort of possibly sorted. But the internet, yeah, like I wanted to do live streams of games and stuff like that. That's all out the window. So we'll have to wait and see where that settles. I am uploading on my mobile data, which is okay as long as I don't do massive videos, which means any video probably over 15-20 minutes is also out of the window. That probably means no battle reports, which I'm okay with for now, but eventually I would like them to like come back and, you know, with a fashion, so we'll have to wait and see exactly when I'm able to do that. So that's the internet. Secondly, I'm a little bit, the video ideas that I've got planned, I do have some where I sit down and I talk to you about some of my video about the whatever I'm thinking about, specific subjects, but I'm not quite so I generally would like a trigger. Like, I've already thought of some of them, but I would like something to happen or it to become more relevant to then form a discussion around it. See, I don't want, there's some videos where it's like, that's a good idea, but maybe not yet. And yeah, so I've got a few of those. I'll still be doing them. Don't worry about that. But a lot of my like next ideas basically are going to take a little bit longer. So it's a little bit like terrain, but not terrain. You know, those kind of videos aren't something that I can put out once every 2-3 days. So I need to like hold off. And there's always a chance that the video idea just doesn't work, in which case I've wasted my time. Like, I'm filming a video now, and if it doesn't work, I won't put it out, but you guys won't know that unless you watch this video. And then it's like, I've not done a video for a week. Why? So you have to like bear with me in that sense. So it's just at the minute, yeah, it's just I've got some video ideas that are going to require time and space, which are the 2 things I've been a little bit short of because we've been moving house. The space I've almost got, like my little room, my second room is pretty much ready. I have started filming and stuff like that, but there's a few quirks even then to like work out, like the lighting and stuff like that. Like, I filmed a video and it was very yellow because the sun was setting, and it was like, it's a beautiful scene, but it's not correct for cinematography. Not that it was a very cinematic shot or anything, but yeah, you can sort of understand that. I just need to finalize bits. So in the other house, I knew where everything was. I knew what I had to do and where I had to do it. Here it's all a little bit up in the air. Like, finding a place to plug in my light to try and light the shot was a bit like, oh god, how am I going to do this kind of thing. So just bear with me in that sense. I'm going to another Legion event in about a week and a half. Now, Katie was supposed to come with me, and she is still scheduled to play at the Element Games event next week. I think there might only be 1 ticket left, so if you want to play, you might be a bit out of luck, unless I give up Katie's ticket. Katie might not be able to go. I need to check if there's a painting requirement, because essentially I'm going to get my Imperials painted, but I've got no chance of getting the Rebels painted in time. I've not even properly started, so yeah, I'm behind, and I need to double check. If she can come along with an unpainted army and everybody's not going to complain, then she might come along. But yeah, so I'm going to an Element Games event. I haven't properly played since then because we've been moving house, so I'm not expecting to do particularly well. It's not like I'm playing week in, week out and trying to get better and stuff like that. So I'm not expecting great results, so don't expect anything amazing. If I can, I will try and take pictures during the games, and then maybe we'll do a video afterwards where I talk over it. But again, that all depends as well. But that's possibly about it. I always forget this, and well, I don't always forget this, but it's always worth mentioning. I'm noticed like I'm not getting loads of money, but the ad revenue has started to be it started to be where I'm like, oh, the ad revenue is noticeable. That combined with the Patreon is like is possibly getting to a point where I can like buy units and stuff like that. Maybe giveaways, whatever I end up doing with it. But I just wanted to say thank you to anybody who watches without ad block, but I'm not really bothered if you do. It's, you know, it's your choice. And especially thank you to any Patreon. So obviously I'm grateful to the Patreons, and I always said that I wanted to do something for the Patreons that wasn't taken away. Well, one of those ideas was maybe recording a you know, the stream, maybe put that on as a video, but only for Patreons, because if you either watch it live or you watch my battle report afterwards. If you wanted to watch it live after the fact, then that would just be for Patreons. Another one I'm sort of curious about, if any Patreon is watching, maybe putting like a thank you card at the end of the videos, just saying thank you to my Patreons. But I don't just want to spring that on people in case people don't want it. And I didn't want to just add it as like an extra tier, because I feel like that's then like being like, give me more money. So big thank you. Let me know what your thoughts if you're a Patreon on that. And yes, if anything interesting happens, I will obviously let you know. If my videos fail, then I'll probably moan about it in the Discord or on Twitter. So if you want to check me out there, please do. Is there anything else? Legion-wise, I'm pretty happy. Let's talk about what we're doing in the future. I've been thinking about what games to play. And you might be like, that's obvious, Jay. You play Legion and you're gonna start playing X-Wing. Yeah, but I've been thinking about 40k. I'm a little bit overexposed. Do apologise for this. I can't bother fixing it. I've been thinking about 40k, and I've been researching it, and I can't sort of bring myself to do it, to like bite the bullet. I'm a little bit worried about spending too much time on too many games and not focusing in. And on the other hand, I'm a little bit worried about being like an FFG fanboy kind of thing, and just doing FFG games, who are obviously a great company I'm a big fan of, but you know, I don't want to get like funneled, basically. I was going to say like typecast, but that you know what I mean. But I can't bring myself to do 40k, I think. It would possibly just be a little bit too much time. Maybe in a year or so, we'll have a look where Legion is, we'll have a look where X-Wing is, and we'll see. Because I want to have a Legion as like my main game, X-Wing as my casual game, and then I was going to do 40k as like a casual game. Because I feel like a lot of the audience for that game is casual, but then I thought, well, a lot of the audience isn't actually casual if they're on YouTube. So for now, I'm not doing that. I'm just going to stick with X-Wing and Legion, mainly Legion. X-Wing, I'm sort of waiting for version 2 because I don't know that much about version 1, so there's no point in me doing any proper video for it because I just don't know. Whereas I think, you know, if I can try and research as much as I can with X-Wing 2.0, we might all be not a level playing field because people know how to play better and stuff like that, but a good starting point for beginners. And yeah, that's everything. I don't really have anything else to say. If you've got any questions or anything like that, I mean, I'm not announcing a Q&A, but if you're curious about anything, do let me know. Might spring another video idea or something like that. More than happy to look into that and consider that. Kate is doing fine. She's we're tempted to like not keep her on Star Wars Legion. We're tempted to put her a little bit on her own little thing just to free her up a little bit, because I feel like I don't want. Sometimes she'll come up with a Legion idea and I'm like, nah, that's too close to mine, and I'm sort of we're clashing a little bit, so I might let her just give her her own thing, and she might just like blossom into a new animal. But we'll talk about that if that happens. Anyway, that's it. Have a most beautiful day. Don't like these. I always say the usual thing is like, share, and subscribe. Just subscribe. But if you've watched it this end, you've probably already subscribed. So thank you for being subscribed. Thank you for watching this video. Have a most beautiful day, and goodbye. Bye.